Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel Toiletterian. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So today I have another unboxing and first impression for you, plus the update video. This update is for Armaf Homme Magnificent Blue Edition. This came out I think last year, 2021. It is yes, Armaf did it again. How can you listen? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They made something very pretty. So this one, first thing first, the presentation for the price is amazing. Okay, the bottle, the box, the cylinder box is coming in. It's a cardboard, is top notch, 10 out of 10. Okay, so for the presentation, the bottle and the bulb, 10 out of 10. For a spray, same, 10 out of 10. Then we go to the juice. I'm almost going to say 10 out of 10, but it's 9 out of 10. It's just basically, as he says, magnificent. It is magnificent. Okay, so this one, it starts with a blast of citrus and the grapefruit and the bergamot together. They're giving it a zesty feel, but it doesn't last that long. The reason is because it's dominated by pepper. Yes, it's got so much pepper in here. It's got Szechuan pepper, it's got pink pepper, it's got black pepper, I think even white pepper. So it's pepper bomb, okay? But it is done very well. So usually with pepper dominant fragrances, they are quite sharp. This one is not. So it's done very well. So start up with a blast of citrus, doesn't last that long, goes to the mid with domination of pepper, plus lavender, plus patchouli, plus vetiver. So you can tell where it's going. Okay, so when it opens up, it reminds you of, or reminds me of, Dior Sauvage plus Bleu de Chanel. Very strong, and these two are in the beginning. So when it opens up, you say, okay, this is a copy or clone or inspiration of Dior Sauvage plus a little bit of Bleu de Chanel in there. But this is only for the first hour or first 30 minutes to an hour. Then it starts changing. So it opens up similar to those two very much. It's like, okay, this is a copy of those. But then it starts getting darker and it getting deeper and it's getting more full-bodied, which is not a characteristic that you find in those two fragrances. Although the character of the Bleu de Chanel and also the Dior Sauvage stays there for a very long time, but it just fades and fades and fades. So it gets less and less of those. And then in the mid is dominated by florals plus the pepper. The florals and the pepper and some darker wood. As I said in the first impression, this is quite dark for a very fresh or very uplifting fragrance. And that was apparent even in the beginning. But it gets darker and darker. It gets more full-bodied, it gets deeper, it gets heavier. And then it goes completely to a different direction, which is this becomes dark, woody, herbal, little bit of herbal feel to it, little bit of grassy feel, little bit of green feel to it as well. So it starts up quite fresh and quite aquatic, quite fresh, quite fruity, quite uplifting, and then slowly goes darker and darker. The performance on this is amazing. So 8 to 10 hours easy on me. If you put it on t-shirt, it goes even longer. I would say easily 8 hours. Projection and the sillage, again, excellent. Very room filler. For the 2 first hours, were very big performer, very heavy, pushing it out, very heavy. it never becomes skin scent up to the 8 hours. It's always around you, but it gets, obviously fades a little bit. All right. Age for this 25 and up. The reason is because of that dry down. The beginning, when you smell it, you say, okay, this is ageless, this is for everybody, this is for even the youngsters. But because of that dry down, because of the changes it goes through, it becomes quite mature, it becomes quite complex, it becomes quite sophisticated, and that probably would put some people off, especially if you're a young nose. It doesn't have oud in it, but there is a slight feel of oud in the background. There's LME in there, which gives it a resinous feel, and quite patchouli is quite earthy. The vetiver gives it a little bit of greenness and also earthiness. So quite complex, quite as it says, magnificent. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't expect that beginning to change like this. So for me, that is amazing. To start up with a similar thing to very fresh, uplifting like Dior Sauvage and Blue Chanel, and then slowly changing and going completely different direction. That was a very pleasant surprise to me. In terms of price, I paid £35 for it, which is amazing for value for money, but it is quite hard to find, especially in the UK. I don't know other places. It might be different in your area. But if you can find it for that price or under £40, yes, this is highly recommended. This is one of those fragrances that you can use all year round. There's no season for it, there's no occasion for it, so it's quite versatile in that term. But because of the dry down, it become a little bit more formal, a little bit more going out, a little bit more mature and sophistication. So I would say versatility, apart from the age 25 and up. And I thoroughly enjoyed this fragrance, as I said, because it was a surprise change within the fragrance itself. It had a journey to it, and that really surprised me, and I also really enjoyed it. And that's why I highly recommend it for people who like this kind of fragrances. If you like something that it shows up to you that is a different character and then it goes and becomes something else, then you will enjoy it too. Okay guys, so let's go to today's unboxing and first impression, and this is again, it doesn't need introduction. Few of you, at least many of you, would know this because it's been around for a while, I think a year or two, and many people praised it and they said this smells very nice, especially for a price under £30 again. And this is Missoni or Missoni, and this is Wave 100 ml EDT. And let's go and unbox it. The box is quite nice, pretty, nothing special, but it does the job perfectly, which is protecting the bottle. Sorry about the noise. Okay, quite nice box. Missoni Wave, and this is pour Homme and Eau de Toilette 100 ml. Quite a nice box, but on the simple side. Very pretty bottle. The bottle is quite pretty. It just basically, the second you see the bottle, it reminds you of summer because it's blue and it's like a turquoise blue between blue and some greenness as well. It's very pretty. The cap is it's got a weight to it, but it's plastic, but it's magnetic, so it's a magnetic, and it says Missoni on the top. And let's go with the sprayer. Very good sprayer. Okay, so Missoni Wave pour Homme, Eau de Toilette, first sniff and first impression. Here we go. Well, this is the season for it. We are in the middle of summer, and this is a summer scent. Beautiful, very fresh, very uplifting, very happy, very inviting. It's quite floral right now. For some reason it opened up very floral, but there's citrus, there is a little bit of spiciness underneath, and also obviously woody backbone. Wow, I didn't expect it to be this good. It's very, very good. So many people said it reminds them of Versace pour Homme and also Chanel Le Homme Sport or Le Homme Sport or Extreme. Okay, right now it doesn't to me. Maybe in the dry down. Right now, just floral, fruity, happy, citrus, little bit of spice, but mainly floral. And also aquaticness. So that and underlying aquaticness, underlying wateriness is there, but I don't detect that much salt right now. So especially if Versace pour Homme is quite salty. So this one at the moment, at least for the beginning, for the opening, is not salty. It's changing a little bit, so it's getting a little bit saltier. But the opening, not really similar to those two, although probably the dry down will be, because right now it's changing a little bit. Yeah, the woods are coming out, a little bit woodiness, more aquaticness. The fruits are coming out as well a little bit, and but for the first impression, for the first sniff, yes, 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 pretty, very pretty, especially for the heat, for the summer, for any country that they have maybe heat all year round. This is perfect, especially if you're looking for something like a signature scent, something like to use every day without thinking about it. This is beautiful, especially for the price under £30. Wow, that is very impressive, very nice. Yeah, it's changing, so it's becoming more aquatic right now. Yeah, it's becoming a little bit like swimming pools smell. So overall, very good for the first sniff, for the first impression. I like it very much. So I'll let you know in the next video the development, the change, the longevity and things like that. But for the first sniff, yes, 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 I like it. Very nice. Okay guys, so if you know any of this, if you have any of this, if you recommend any of these brands or the perfumes, put it in the comment. This way other people will read your comment and it'll be very useful. If you like what I do, if you find it informative, useful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell button for future videos, and share this video with others. This way will help me expand my channel. I'll be very grateful. Thank you very much for joining me again, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.